But ODIs, I think they stick to a template in terms of the brand of cricket they are playing and also the teams they are playing. And like you said, I think the problem is that it's just like an extended T20 now. There's nothing extra to be seen in an ODI.
It's been a marvellous game here.
Carlos Brathwaite, remember the name. We have won the World Cup by the barest of margins.
ODI finishes off in style.
What a player. What a wonderful player.
The Cricket Company Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Cricket Company Podcast. So the topic we have on hand today is a very interesting one. I feel a very controversial one as well. And that is one-day international cricket dying? So Tanveer, what do you think about this topic? What are your views?
I strongly agree with this topic because if you go to see in the past, especially in the past 4 to 5 years, I would say the hype for ODI cricket is like completely gone. Like 10 to 15 years back, we still had a very great hype for ODI cricket, especially because T20 cricket was just coming in that time. So people didn't know much about it, and so people were still curious and interested in ODI cricket because after Test cricket, that was your format. But now with T20 cricket at its peak, probably people are loving the excitement in it. People don't want to see the extended 50-over game. It just seems like extended game of 20 overs. It's like the high interest is there in the first 10 overs and the last 10 overs. So essentially, you're just watching a T20 which is prolonged to 50 overs. So definitely,
Right.
I feel it is dying down. Test cricket, I still feel, has its more hype than ODI cricket right now because there's the rivalry between teams. Those, the movement in Test cricket. So there's the interest in Test cricket is still more for me according than ODI cricket.
Right. I think I agree with you. And the fact that we brought up this topic is because of the forthcoming India versus Australia series, right? I mean, there's a massive hype about the Test series for various reasons. You are hyped about the T20 because, like you said, T20 is in itself a very entertaining format. Plus, you get to see newer players. So you are excited about the debut of a certain T Natarajan. Earlier, it would have been a certain Varun Chakravarti. And because there is rotation in almost all the teams, you get to see a new crop of players every time, most of the time, in T20 International. But ODIs, I think they stick to a template in terms of the brand of cricket they are playing and also the teams they are playing. And like you said, I think the problem is that it's just like an extended T20 now. There's nothing extra to be seen in an ODI. And I think, Tanveer, the most important fact is that even teams are not considering ODIs as their priority. I think when a World Cup approaches, then they get all like, okay, we need to prepare. But even that's like just a year prior to the World Cup. And I think that is purely because there is no incentive. I mean, why would a team want to chase a target of 240 or 250 in less than 45, 40 overs, right? They will take their own sweet time. There's no legit net run rate. There is something, but we'll come to that. But I just feel there's no proper incentive, right? Immediate incentive. What do you think about that?
Yeah, right. Like as you spoke, they've tried to do something about it. So that something is the ODI World Championship, which they're trying to get the teams more interested and make it more competitive, in which they're saying that the top teams will get awarded like direct World Cup spots and etc. But again, a major flaw, it's for 2 years, a very long time. For 2 years, you're not going to exactly bother about finishing a 50-over game in probably 45 overs to get your net run rate higher. Obviously, you care about winning. And then again,
Right.
the point that the top 8 teams there get like direct qualification. So again, the thing comes that the top 8 teams are actually the ones who people love to watch, and they're the teams which anyways go about their cricket normally. So what's the incentive for them? How the way they were playing, it's
Right.
the same for them. And again, you have
Right.
ODI World Cup. The biggest point I'll come back to is the reason Test Championship has become interesting is because you never had anything like that for Test cricket before.
Right.
Now you have that incentive, but ODI, we have our ODI World Cup for which everyone is super excited. So I don't exactly see the sense of getting this. It is an attempt, but I don't exactly think it's going to work out.
And the funniest part, Tanveer, is, I mean, even a lot of proper cricket fans do not know about it. It is so badly marketed. It is not even, I don't even think it's on priority of the players. I mean, like you said, it's a 2-year period. Nobody cares about winning a game faster just because your point 0.5 NRR, 0.05 NRR can go up and eventually benefit you. And like you said, there's no real incentive. Like, who cares who wins the World Cup, World Super League, right? It's called the World Super League. When you already have an established tournament, it's just like a very lethargic attempt by ICC to make these tournaments or make ODIs in general more exciting. But I think it's a futile attempt. So Tanvir, what is the solution? Do you think should ODIs just be scrapped off because, like you said, T20 has its fun. Test cricket has it's a traditional cricket. You enjoy watching. Like fans like us enjoy those sessions of defense and fast bowling, but nothing new to offer in ODI. So should we just get rid of ODIs?
So they did try their things, like they tried to introduce power plays between the 10 to 40th over. They tried to add 2 new balls, but nothing has actually worked. Like even 2 new balls has actually made it better for the batsman as the ball comes on the bat, faster movement. So nothing is actually working the way ICC has planned. So I think in the longer run, this may actually happen. ODIs may just get scrapped because now you even have things like T10 coming. So T10, T20 and Test cricket has its own separate thing. So I don't feel ODI has a long future. But for now, also if they want to continue it, ideally go for tri-series, multi-nation tournaments. Because if you see things like Asia Cup or like other tournaments,
Right.
there's still hype for them. Because there, then you actually, it depends on how fast you win a game, how well you win, the performance. That's competitiveness. Like 3-game tournament, like especially for a 5-match ODI series. I don't understand the logic for that. For example, a team wins 3-0, then
Right.
essentially the next 2 matches are like understandable. So
Rubbish.
Like,
Rubbish. Make no sense, right? I think Tanvir, like you said, the three team tournaments, tri-series, and the 4-team tournaments. I think in our parents' time, the 80s, 90s, they were quite prevalent, right? The Coca-Cola Cup, the Sharjah Cup. You had India, Pakistan, West Indies, India, Pakistan, Australia. I think just because the schedules of the boards have become so tighter, we've lost on those kind of series. But I think, like you said, that is probably the only short-term solution they can attempt for ODIs. Otherwise, I think, like you said, it just might die down in the next 30, 40 years, right?
yeah, definitely. Like as we spoke about, those tournaments actually get everyone interested. Because even if Zimbabwe is playing in that tournament, you have to put up your strong team against Zimbabwe also because you cannot afford an upset.
Right.
That can ruin, and no one
Right,
wants
right.
to lose a trophy, a proper cup tournament. So definitely
Exactly.
going ahead, I feel that's the way to look at it.
So, guys, this is what we feel about ODIs in general. It's a contentious topic, but it is coming up in conversation every now and again. And so what do you guys feel about ODIs? Should we keep playing them? Should we scrap them off? Should there only be a ODI World Cup? What do you feel about the World Super League? We would love to know in comments below.
So guys, now y'all let us know in the comment section if y'all have any suggestions for the ICC to make the ODI format more interesting. We would be looking forward to know your opinion. And as you all know the drill, do like, share and subscribe to the Cricket Company and hit the bell icon for continuous updates on our latest videos. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
The Cricket Company Podcast.